What are you guys doing here? This is not a fun video. This is not a sad video, but it might be a boring video. Boys and girls, man and woman, I think it's time to look at the market again. Making ISK while doing other things, or doing nothing at all. And with the corporation update that we recently got, this video is due time. If you didn't know, I make all my ISK through market, and I've made countless market videos that would be a great foundation to start with before watching this one. I both talked about how to trade, what to think about, but also showed you what I invested in, as well as my price speculations. So with those old prices in mind, this video will be interesting. It's about a year later since the last speculation video, so if you do not like marketing, then of course navigate to my solo PvP videos or any other videos that I made. And of course stay if you want to know more about my market speculations for the future, and perhaps you can make some ISK too. But if you are here to learn how to trade, then even if you learn a thing or two here, this might not be the best first video to watch. I would advise you to check back to my earlier videos, I think it's in my channel list Eve Echoes 1-on-1, to know the basics first. So give this video a like and consider subscribing for some free ships in the game, and to not miss out on my in-game events. In this video we will check through almost all sub-capital Dead Space items. I bet I will miss a few. But we will also check some other tradable stuff, such as minerals, the new gases, and of course the faction ships and their future prices. I won't be covering any capital stuff in this because I didn't cover them in the older videos. And when I say check, I of course mean see the prices today compared to a year back or 2 years back, and what the future prices might be. So sit back and let's see if I were right about the prices. This will be a long video. So the way we will do this is, I think we just go and look at the items, right? There is no Plex still. The buy price for Plex is 5.4 and still people don't sell enough. I think we can guess it's not gonna stop until like close to 7. Let's start with the faction ships. We got the Worm, 275. That actually gone up in price. This normally is at 200. I think it was 200 yesterday. So something happened. That is pretty nice. The Dramiel also around 200. Oh, it's gone down a bit. 164. Yeah, I think it's low. I think this is a good time to buy a Dramiel if you need one. We got the Courier at 200. I think it's fair. We got the Astero 400. 400 is pretty good. I would like to buy them at 350, but 400 it's still pretty low. The Garmer 400. I would like it lower if I want to buy it. I think it's a fair price. Succubus 200. Yeah, pretty standard. We got the Daredevil 199. It's a bit on the low end, still pretty decent I would say. Going into the cruisers here. Let's go for the old cruisers first. So we'll go for the Gila or the Gila 800. Pretty standard. I don't see it go lower than this. We got the Cinnaball at 600. It's very low. I think this is good. If you need a Cinnaball, you would buy it. I don't think it's gonna be high in the future either. Like, if I think anything is going to be higher, I will mention it. If I don't mention anything, then you know, it's just like if I say it's decent or it's nothing special, then I don't think it's going to rise or you know, dip in any way. So this one might go up in price. I think it's a good price to buy this one now. We got the Ashimu 975. Also pretty standard. The Stradios 19, that's actually a bit low. It's a good time to buy a Stradios if you need one. I think the top price for a Stradios might be, you know, close to 3, but I don't think we're gonna end up at 3 in a long time. I mean, 2.5 is a pretty good price for a Stradios. We got the Authors, the same there. 2.5 I think is pretty good. 1.7 is, I think it's low. I think it's good. We got the Phantasm here at 900. There are times when you can find Phantasm at 700 million. I think the buy prices is, oh, someone is buying it in NoSec. Oh yeah, so 600. So yeah, around 700 is a normal price for a Phantasm. I think it's a bit low, so this is actually a bit high now. The Vigilant has the same price, 750, so yeah, it's pretty decent. Now we go to the newer ones. We can start with the Chameleon. Now I don't know exactly the price for building them. I think it's around 5 billion. The price for a Chameleon is 1.45. Oh, that is so cheap. That is so cheap. It has to go up. All these new cruisers have to go up in price. We got the Fiend 1.4. So everything is 1.4 today. 1.45. I think, okay, so the Chameleon, the Sailors, the Fiend, and the Adrestia, I think is going to be at around 3.5 billion, give or take, within a year. It might even spike up, you know, after we lose all the crates that we have. People will be opening crates in a week, like in about a week, or in a couple of days. I think we can get to level 30. Then everyone will get one more crate. So the market is going to flood. I mean, we can see this go down to 1 billion before it will shoot back up. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, okay. Battleships. We got the new battleships. I don't know the prices for the battleships to build them. I think it's close to 8 billion, but I don't know. The prices for them are 3.8, Tempest 3.8, APOC 4, Mega 4.1. So I wouldn't invest in this. I think they can go down lower, but I do think they will go up in price in time. I did notice all the strikers went down in price, which is a bit weird. I thought that was gonna go up in price, which they probably will do as soon as we use them to build the navies. It's interesting because all the other ships, like the Abaddon, is going down in price. I know that the APOC is going down in the price, and the Armageddon here is going down. Oh, the Arma was pretty high. 1.3. Hyperion 999. Oh, this is cheap. We're not gonna look at those ships though, but I just noticed that before. The Rattlesnake 3.1, pretty decent price. I wouldn't like sell it, I wouldn't buy it. The Macarial 2.3, 2.4, it's a good price for a Mac. It's not too much. The Balagorn has 3.8. I think it's decent. The Nightmare 3.9, it's pretty good. The Vindicator 3.1. I think it's a bit low, but I don't see that changing anytime soon unless they release, of course, a patch where they buff them, which I think they will. Alright, I hope I'm not going through this too quick, but you know, there's a ton of stuff to go through. Lasers, small lasers. The small lasers should be around, like between 15 and 20 million. I think it's a good price. And we don't even have Centaur type small ones. Okay. So Corpi will be expensive then. 16? Oh, it's not too bad. Alright. Well, it's not a bad idea to buy up all of this. It's not a bad idea at all. You can crank that price up pretty much. The medium pulse ones. Let's see. 1.9. It's been 1.9 for over 2 years. And 1.2, yeah. So it's, I think this is low, but we're not using these weapons as often. I think that is why. We got the large pulse lasers. 5.7. They're going up, slowly going up. They've been very, very cheap. 2.4. Going up slowly. I think they will end up at around 8 million, I think. Maybe 9. Close to 10. We got the beam ones, the expensive ones here. 27. It's going down in price. 34. That's more like it. So they're pretty steady. They're pretty expensive. Pretty steady. I wouldn't invest in them. We got the Centum C type medium beam lasers that, I don't know, like it feels like no one uses them. Below 1 million in price. And 300k for that one. I think this is a great investment. Like if you buy this and you can maybe sell it for 4 million, you know, in the future, it's not a bad investment. We got the large beam lasers. We got 25 million. That's pretty good. Pretty good actually. And this one is 31. Yeah, I wouldn't invest in the large ones. I think the prices are pretty good. I think between 20 and 25 is a good price for large guns. So yeah. Alright, we're going to railguns. The small railguns. Now, railguns is supposed to be more expensive because railguns can only be found in like from one type of rats, and that's why we only have the Corelli 14.9. I think it's actually a bit low, but I'm happy anyway because I can invest in them. I think they will go up to at least double the price of the lasers. Let's go and check next one. The Corleum C-type medium. This one is cheap. This one is really cheap. Oh, okay. So this one. All right. So someone else have invested in those. That is pretty good. I wouldn't buy that. It's 8 million. Like, don't buy it to invest. You can get them cheaper. We got the Corsi one, 3.6. I think that's pretty decent. Not high, not low. We got the snubs. The Corelli small snubs, expensive, 34. They've always been expensive, I feel. They were really cheap a year back. So if you did invest, that is a good thing. We got the snub mediums. They are a bit cheaper. 13. Oh, it's going up in price. I like this. I like this. That is good. That is good. We got the large snubs. They are very cheap now. Oh, 20 million. I think because these boys sells for like 45 million each. It has sold for close to 50-60 each within this year a couple of times. So somehow people don't use them anymore. So they're going down in price. I think it could be a good investment. We're going to cannons, small cannons. We got the Gisti C type here, 15. It's pretty decent. I think that's the price it should be. Pretty good. Not gonna say anything bad about that. We got the Gistum 1.1. I think it's very cheap. I think it's a good investment to go in and buy the C types here, the medium ones. Like, I really think they will end up at 5 or 6 million each. We got the Gist C type large autocannons. They have been cheap for a year. I don't know why. I think these guys are farming like crazy over there in Angel Space. But yeah, I don't know. I would buy it. I am still buying this. 1 million is fine. I mean, I want to have it at 10 million, but I think a reasonable price would be like 5. Small strike cannons. Let me see. 34.8. I think it's a bit expensive. I don't think it's gonna be more expensive. We got the Gistum C types. I think it's a good investment still. Buy some of this. It's not a bad idea. It will probably be like 4 or 5 million in the future, of course. Large strike cannons, 3. Let me see, 18. Oh, they went up in price. If you bought them at like 2-3 million, you can sell them now for 18. That's good. Very nice. If you watch my older videos, man, you probably bought it. You can sell it now. That's really nice. Let's go to the missile launchers that always have been expensive. Always. The small ones, 44. It's a bit on the high end, but it is what it is. I don't think it's gonna go lower. I think it's gonna be at 30, between 30 and 50. The torpedo launchers was, yeah, it's been the same. It's been the same for a year almost. We got the Rapid, 9 million, pretty standard. I think that's pretty good. It's been lower. Sometimes it peaks up to 14 million. So, I mean, if it's an investment, I don't know, maybe. I would try to wait for it to go down to like 5 before I do something, but we got the medium missiles here, 15 million, what, 20? It's going up. It's actually going up, but it has been stable at 12-15 this year, and I don't think it's gonna be higher. We got the medium torpedo launchers here. They used to be even cheaper, but I've also seen them been up at like 18 million. So I think around 10 million could be a good price for it. I can't say, like, there's not enough use for it to go up to 10 million. So for a longer investment, that might be something to invest in. We got the Rapids, sold for about 3 million a year ago. They went up to 18 and now they're at 9. I think they are where they should be, maybe a little bit more expensive. And we got the large missile launchers, 20 million. Now if I remember correctly, in one of my videos they were at 2 million and I just kept buying and buying and buying and buying. So yeah, this is a great investment if you bought it. Now I think it's where it's supposed to be actually. I don't think it will be much cheaper, but also I don't think it will climb in price too much. The large torpedoes, 11 million, pretty standard. And that was it. We have nothing on the harvest. All right, we have the small remote shield boosters. Do we even own one? Is there even one on the market? No, they're not. Anyone here? No. We haven't seen them for a year. So if they arrive here, expect them to be pretty expensive. And when I say pretty expensive, I think 80, 90 million. Now we got the medium ones. They are like slowly climbing. They were at 100k and now they're at 800. It's going up. Oh look at this. Yeah, so if you have any, invest in it. Or dude, like when I look at market, like you see this 800, 800, 900, 900, 900 and then 18. Like buy this up and put it at 17 million. Guaranteed will sell. No, I can't guarantee it, but you know what that's gonna happen. Look at this one. Okay, so that's the same. Buy everything here and put it out for like 12. You know, that's probably gonna work. So yeah, they are low. I think this is a great investment. The large one is a different story. It's about 5 million or 6 million. It's pretty decent. This one, 2 million. Oh, maybe you could buy some here in the low end. Otherwise, you know, yeah, it's not like everyone used them. That's the issue. But yeah, if you would like to invest, then, you know, go for the Gist one. Buy one for 2 here or something. I don't know. We got the remote armor repairers, the small ones. Have we seen those? No, they're not here. They're not here. The medium ones. This also sold for about 400k or something. It's going up in price. Oh, look at that one. You see, someone done that. Exactly what I said. Very nice. Very nice. So there's potential to invest here. We got the large ones. It's also okay, so 3 million and 9 million. Oh, it's pretty good. If you bought them, sell them. We're not gonna go through the bombs. I don't think we have anything on mid slots. Nothing on the mid slots. So let's go to the low slots. Small shield boosters. Oh my god. 19, yeah, they've been 19 for a long time. Yeah, a steady price. This is the price it usually is. So I wouldn't invest. Oh, we got actually 3 of them here. Yeah, the same price. The medium shield boosters are potential investments for anyone. It's about, okay, 1.5 million. Pretty cheap. They're down to 500k at times. Still a good price to invest. I think they will go up to 5-6 million each in time. So yeah, this is investment. Like you can invest in this one, as I have too. The large ones is going up slowly in price. They have been sold for 2 million for a long time, like almost the full year. And now they're at 7 million. Pretty good. Pretty good if you bought it. 4 million here. And this one at 4 million. So yeah, they're going up in price. Buy them now so you don't have to buy them expensive later. Now the shield extenders, it's only the capitals that have dead space, but I'm not going to go through them because I don't own any of them. We have the shield hardeners. We can go with the yellow ones. They are usually amazing. Oh, the B-type. I was like, what? Yeah, I was looking at the B-type, sorry. So 600k. I think I would buy it. 600k is nothing, man. 200, 499. You can see, yeah, 5 million. So if you buy it for 499, you can sell it for 5 million. It's pretty good, because I think the prices for the yellow hardeners would be around, 5 million maybe. That's just my guess. I don't actually know, of course. So I think 400k for a yellow hardener just to invest it. I mean, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. The red ones though, I think they should be around 10 million at least, like 15 maybe. And they have been a couple of times. They went up to like 30 million too, like 60. Now it's like 1.5 years ago since I saw it at 60, but 1.7 million. This is like, you can't go wrong if you buy this. It's going to go up in price. You're going to make money if you buy the red shield hardeners. I can guarantee you. 1.2 million, it's nothing. We got the armor repairers. That is interesting. The small ones, let me see, where am I? Here. 37, expensive. And 16, that's more like it. So yeah, the small armor repairers are good if you have them, sell them. The medium armor repairers are a bit worse. 3.9, I think they should be like 9-10 million. And the other one is 2.8. Yeah, I think it's a good investment here, because I've been selling medium ones at 6-7 million many times. So yeah, there's potential here. The large armor repairers, let me see, 69. I don't know if that isn't like, you could invest in it. I would rather buy it when it's below 10 million, but I've seen them sell for 60, like 55-60 million each. So it's not too bad. 17, I mean, buying it for 17 and selling it for 50, it's pretty good actually. I wouldn't advise to invest in the large ones here. I would hold on it. Maybe it goes down a bit more. Now we go to the yellow armor hardeners here. They are also they're very cheap. As I say, I would invest in everything below 1 million. I would just straight up buy it. But look at this. Oh, okay. So there's a bit more here. Yeah, buy it for 1 million, sell it for 4. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm not sure, like, I don't understand why not everyone does this. Like, this is how I make my money. Look at this one. Someone put out for 9 million, and it's a couple of, like, for 500,000 here. Easy just buy, put out at 9.5, 9.640. You pretty much are guaranteed to sell at least one, and then you get your money back. Now the red ones usually are at 50, 40, 30 million. They are low today. 7 million. It's very low price. If you don't have them, I would invest. Actually, maybe I would wait to 5 million. I don't know. But someone is going to invest before, so if I wait for 5 and someone, take it at 6, then, I'm gonna be pissed. So I've invested a lot in this. So I think it's a good one. Damage control, nothing. We got the cap batteries. The small ones are expensive. Look at this. 37 million for the small one. The medium is a little bit better. 5.8 million. I still think this is low. I think they should be at around 10-15 million each. So it's still cheap. It's still cheap. And we got the large one at 4.4. I think this also should be like 10-15 million each, or maybe even more, but they have been steady at this price for a long time. I'm not sure if I would, invest in this. I don't think so. Now we go to the afterburners. The small ones, expensive. 39, not too expensive actually. I think they are at the price they should be. We got a second one here too. 40, yeah, so pretty good price. I think that's how the market should look. That's how it should look, man. The medium ones, 4 million. Yeah, they've been at 2 million for almost a year, so they're going slowly up today. That's pretty good. 22 million for this one. Oh, Interesting. So some people don't, like, if you're not a trader, then some people don't actually understand that we have Corleum and Centium. So they go in because they bought, for example, the Corleum before, and then they go in and buy this one because they only think this is like the only blue there is. But there is actually this one too. So invest a bit here. Oh look, there's not many in like on the market. Why not just buy it? Why not buy this and put it at, you know, like 19 here, and you have 22 here? Not a bad thing. Not bad. I'm just telling you, boys. Now you might ask, well, why don't you do it? Well, I have like 500, so you know. Sent this C-type large afterburner here. The large one sells good. 8 million. They have been sold for 2 million this year, on and off. So I think they're going up in price. That's pretty good. I wouldn't invest in it. And we got the Core C type one at the same price. Not too bad, not too bad. The micro warp drives, always a bit more expensive. 69, I think it's a decent price. I don't think it, you know, it will be below 100 and above 50 all the time. Now the medium ones, it's a bit cheaper because people don't fly cruisers apparently. 20 million, I think it's a good price. I think 20 million is a good price. I wouldn't invest, but I think it's where it's supposed to be. And we have the large ones here, 14, what, 16? I think it could be like 25 if I would, you know, decide. But yeah, I think it's a decent price. It's a decent price. Now we got the thruster upgrades. This is not Dead Space. I just want to look at it. The Natura 134 expensive. The Aura Warp Core Stabilizers, 2 million. Boys, just buy this and send it to me. I will just delete it. Or buy this once and send it to me, you know. Just buy it and delete it, boys. We need people to lose their ships. Weapon upgrades. Oh, this is going to take years. Okay, so the laser upgrades. 2.3. It's a decent price. I think they should be 5. They have been sold for about 1 million this year, so they're going up in price. We have a second one here too at 1.3, so it's I think they're in the low end. I probably would invest in it. We got the magnetic ones. They usually are a bit more expensive since they only drop from 1 rat. 3 million. I think it's a bit low. I think there should be 6 or 7 million. But sure, you know, it's going up. Sometimes this one is very low too, so you can get a good price on it. Like you can probably, you know, nick a few at, you know, 1.5 million or something. So it's not really investment materials. I would hold on it a bit. Now we got the gyro stabilizer, which always is expensive. 31. You know, this is what I mean. Like this one is 31. For the railguns, it's only 3. So you can see the difference, right? This one I think is high. I think they will go down to 15. I think 15 is good. 10, 15. So it's very expensive. If you did buy them 2 years ago when they were like 2-3 million, then, you know, sell it today. Sell it today. We're not gonna look at the macro particle. Is that, you know, I would just say like, oh, let's do it. No, they don't. We don't have any, right? Yeah, we don't have any. All right. We got the ballistic controls. They're going up in price, boys. 4.4 million. They usually sold at 600k. So if you bought them, then you know it's a good time to sell now. I wouldn't invest in it today. We have nothing here. We have nothing here. We have nothing here. Yeah, nothing more. Tactical modules, nothing there. All right. So let's go to minerals. So we got the normal minerals here. I'm not gonna go through them. I think they're way too low, and you know it's not gonna be any better. I wouldn't invest, like, yeah, I wouldn't put money into buying all the titanium. Maybe I should buy all the titanium again. Yeah, this is just horrible. I don't know, like mine and sell it. do not invest, like buy it. Do not do that. We're going to gases. This is gonna be interesting. The C50 and C60. Netis did type that they were worth like 2.3, like 2,300 each or something, and they quickly went down to 300. Like I can speculate that this is going to go up to close to 1,000 each. I can speculate, like that's what I wanna have, you know. It feels like I'm out on too deep water here. I just see that when we start building all these new ships, then this is going to rise up. I just have no idea how much we have already in everyone's hangars. So how long time is going to take for this to go up to 1,000? I don't know. But I would like to see this at like close to 1,000 or 800 each at least. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it now. Like maybe, what's the buy price? 144? Yeah, I could buy it at 144. It's not gonna go lower than that. I don't think so. With that, you build these ones, the PPD, full rain fever. And yeah, as you can see, like the prices are going down. I don't even know what this is. I just buy this just because it's fun, I guess. Yeah, let's just buy that for 13. And I can look back at the video later and see like if I did anything good. It probably wasn't, you know, you should never do that. I'm not gonna go through the PI. I wouldn't invest in PI because as soon as one type of PI goes up in price, then more people start harvest just that one and it will go down again. So I wouldn't invest in that. Now the salvage materials, I wouldn't invest in it either. I will just go and buy the vessel debris for what I need. So I wouldn't invest in it, but the Sancho devices are climbing in price like crazy. So the Sancho device here, for example, usually like it has been 120k each for a long time. It started off at like 40 and 130. It's quite high. The Grista the same is also high, 58. Oh, look at that guy. 210 for 13 million each. Yeah, he made some money. Trust me, he sold some. The Serpent is 18. It's a bit low. Oh, and there's not much on the market. Boys, like if you do this, let me just see. 285. So 285 for 18 for 15,000, so 280. This is about 400, like 350 million, everything here. Buy it, put it out for like 45,000 each. That's a good one. I would have done that. Angel device 22. I think it's a little bit high. I'm not sure if I would invest in it. I don't know. I still think the Angel could sell a lot higher, but it's a little bit too high. The Blood Raider, I would not invest and buy this. They are high as it is. I think though they will be a little bit higher, but yeah. The small device compilations, always expensive. They've always been expensive, but they also go up in price all the time. The medium ones I would invest in, 8,000. I would buy this. I would buy a couple of this. You can see they go easy up to 20. I think if you buy the medium devices, you can turn that into money. The large ones been 100k for a long time. The XL I do not invest in. 37, it's been the same for a long time. The Amar, Caldari, Minmatar and Galente devices, they all were like 2,000 before. They went up to 22. Are they actually 22? 19? 25? Alright, they are actually 07. So this is a like you could potentially make money on this one, the Minmatar one. Okay. I would not buy the Galente one. And we got the small devices, 25 and 18 for the medium. I would not invest in the small and medium ones. The large one, 13. Maybe the large one. I would maybe do that. I don't know. All right. The debris, like all of the debris is going up in price now. So if you have debris, you can sell it, or you can buy it before it's gonna be even more expensive. That's the only thing that I wanna say. Now, the data cores is going up in price. So just keep buying data cores. Like the data cores are expensive. Man, the data cores, like every data core was like 4,000 before, but they just go up in price. I think if you can buy data cores for, yeah, like 7 here, I think it's a good price. 180, 28, 529. You can see like 99999 10. Yeah, if you can buy some cores below 10,000, maybe below 15, you know, I would just say buy it. You know, that's the same here. I don't know about this one. I'm not gonna go through this. I don't have enough experience. Like I do sell this, but I don't have that good of a grasp on it. The data banks, no, we're not gonna go through that. Implant materials, blueprints, none of course. Yeah, I think that was it. Man, this is exciting times on market. I've made a lot of money on the market since 2 patches ago. So the market is moving. People say like they don't do anything to help the game, but trust me, I see that stuff happens in the game that makes the market go up in price. And when the market goes up in price, that means that when you go out in space and you farm for stuff, that will pay you more money. Because it always been like the loot that you get has no value. Now we do see that the value goes up, and if you want to invest in this game and, you know, potentially get a good market income for the next year or maybe half a year, then this is a great start. Because when all these changes is going to affect the market radically, it's gonna be hard to invest. So not to be like that, but this might be the last chances to do some great investment in this game before maybe the market settles. But I don't know, what do I know? I just know that I will now go and look at my older videos and see the old prices and what I said that I think they should be at. But I think that I was pretty accurate. We're going exactly in that direction that I thought, and my investment will actually pay out even more. But that was it, boys. I'm sorry for this long talk, boring video, but this video is just as much for me as it is for you guys. And trust me, it was not fun to record this. You guys fly safe, fly aggressively, and you know what? I'll see you guys again.